A man is pushing a mop across the floor. It causes it to undergo two displacements. The first has a magnitude at 150 meters. Okay. It makes an angle 120 meters above the x-axis. So that's another way of saying this right here is going to travel 150 centimeters at the angle of from here to here at 120 degrees, whatever that angle is. So that's going to be the first displacement. The resulting displacement, the result has a magnitude of 140 meters and is directed at 35 degrees to the positive displacement. Okay, so that's another way of saying that this is going to be 60 degrees. Let's just call that 60 degrees. And the resulting displacement, so this is going to be 120 degrees here. And 30 degrees, 35 degrees is going to be the resulting displacement. And that's 140 meters. So that's going to be a little less than this part. So it's about there. I don't know exactly. My drawing always sucks when it comes to this. All right. Find the magnitude and the direction of the second displacement. So let's find the vector v1. And v1 is going to be 150 centimeters. And I'm going to put the direction here is going to be cosine 120 degrees and sine of 120 degrees. Notice the way I wrote it down. I treated the magnitude as a scalar, bringing it out in the back. And b2 is going to be what we're going to be looking for, vx and vy, which it's asking for. And b is going to be the final result of v1 added to v2, which is going to be 140. So let me write this. It's going to be 140 centimeters cosine of 35 degrees, 140 centimeters sine of 35 degrees. So we're going to take v1 added to v2 to get the resulting vector v, which I'll notate as the final. However, what it's actually asking is for v2. So we're going to take, so in order to get v2, we're going to take the final vector minus the initial vector. We're going to take 140 cosine of 35 centimeters, and we're going to minus the component of this minus that to get the vx. So let's get those. So vx and vy, in order for the resulting vector from here to get to there, and if you perceptive, this has to be a positive value. So whatever this thing is, it should give you a bigger magnitude than either of these. So let's put that in the calculator. So looks like my answer matches. So that means that this value is going to be, for x, is going to be 189.68 centimeters for that component, and by is going to be negative 49.60 centimeters for the other component. So the question is asking, find the magnitude and the direction. So remember, folks, that this is going to be vx, whatever that vx is, and by is going to be a little downward vy. I'm going to erase all this and just write out. So however you guys want to write this. So the magnitude of v of the resulting vector is going to be 196.06 centimeters. And I'm going to take inverse of y over the x. I always like to store these. So that's going to be the 14 degrees east of north, or north of east. I always confuse the two together. Oh no, that's not true. Actually, I'm going to put the negative angle. So negative 14.6 degrees. So approximately. And there we go. All right.